Last episode, BowZonHC went through Act 3. She found her way to the Trivinicol, and then went and found all three of the pieces to assemble the Kalem's Well, the heart, the eye, and the brain, and made the Kalem's Well to smash the compelling orb once again to go defeat Mephisto in Nightmare difficulty. As she found that, she went to talk to Deckard Cain. They found another crazy item, something even more powerful than the arrows that BowZonHC 1 found. These ones did 50% more damage to demons, 150% damage to Mephisto. Plus that crazy bow, Mephisto didn't stand a chance. He dropped in less than a minute. Jeez. Now BowZonHC was off to Act 4 to go against Diablo. Now that BowZonHC was in Act 4, this is it, Deckard Cain. This is it, finally the final battle against Diablo. This is what I have been training for this whole time. Diablo is a demon, so that amulet will definitely help. This whole time, he's the one been causing all these problems, summoning all these demons. As soon as Diablo is defeated, all of this will be put to an end, and everything will be safe again in Nightmare. Right, Deckard Cain? Yes, BowZonHC. Defeat Diablo, and that is the end. That is the end of the game. Now, go BowZonHC. Defeat Diablo and his minions, and save Act 4, and save Diablo Nightmare from everything. Be a hero for Act 4 now, and save everything here. Don't let anything kill you. So BowZonHC summoned her Valkyrie again, and summoned her Fire Golem again, and went out to the outer steps to defeat all the demons outside the Pandemonium Fortress. There was probably many demons here again like before. Yeah, there was Doomspawn the Jagged. It was cold enchanted. Cold hurt? No, cold didn't hurt. Tank check probably reveals nothing. Oh geez, no, damage check reveals damage. Damage check reveals stand back. Where's the Fire Golem? Damage check reveals going back to town. Maybe that resist amulet might actually help. 48, 45. As BowZonHC puts back on her amulet, she has 75 fire resistance again. Maybe that'll help. So she ventures back outside the Pandemonium Fortress. How dangerous was this task going to be? Nobody knew. And then BowZonHC seen it. Legendary Grand Charm. What is a legendary Grand Charm? Do they even exist? Wow, Deckard Cain had to see this as soon as BowZonHC got back to town. Oh, and then Dark Mage leveled up and was level 59 again. Yeah. Eventually, BowZonHC came upon it. The entrance once again to the next area from the outer steps to the Plains of Despair, right? Yeah, to the Plains of Despair where Obsidian Lords and Warp Fallen met him, and assailants were trying to assail BowZonHC. This wasn't good for BowZonHC. Was she gonna be able to make it through? There was lightning everywhere in the Plains of Despair. Luckily, BowZonHC was immune to lightning too, right? She was immune to it, hopefully. Can't leech off of these guys, so their life leech didn't do anything, but she just didn't take any damage anyways. Mana burn extra. Then Rotfist was soon taken down as well. There's a lot of guys here in the Plains of Despair. Oh, level check, level 60. Jeez, level 60 already. Holy wow, level 60. I was like level 1 yesterday. Oh, and then Izual came out from before the exit to the next place, and then BowZonHC fought Izual. Hardcore 1, it took forever. I gotta refill my arrows here. Hold on. BowZonHC 1, it took probably 10 or 20 minutes at least, maybe half an hour to defeat Izual. But this new BowZonHC was so ridiculously powerful, she probably took Izual down in less than a minute, just like Mephisto. Jeez. Deckard Cain was so amazed by everything this new BowZonHC did. Just so much more stronger and more powerful, and way more of a power level than number 1 ever was. And then Azul came to talk to us again, and then Azul probably disappeared, right? And then the angel stayed in nightmare difficulty. Then we went to go identify and sell everything. Oh, what was that crazy charm? Oh, what was it? As BowZonHC went back into the Plains of Despair portal, and then the angel did disappear. And then she found her way through the Plains of Despair, cast her fire golem Valkyrie into the City of the Damned, where Deckard Cain knew that she just had to find the waypoint. And then it was down to the River of Flame once again. And then Dark Mage leveled up. Yeah, level 60. Dark Mage caught up to BowZonHC once again. They're both just as powerful as each other, like always. Frozen Orb really is ridiculous. Freezes absolutely everything. Frozen Orb against Fire Golems. And then just like BowZonHC won before her, BowZonHC found the waypoint to the City of the Damned, and she went to the Pandemonium Fortress. She asked Deckard Cain, where's Deckard Cain? Deckard Cain, is this this dagger any good? He said, no, it's only rare. Show me the legendary items, BowZonHC. Where's the legendary items? Deckard Cain has seen many charms in his time. He's seen lots of different things on them. But this new one that Amazon BowZonHC brought to Deckard Cain, just wow. Has he ever seen a charm with +1 to all skills? No. Deckard Cain was just floored by this grand charm. Wow, and it had 8% damage taking goes to mana, so is that like 8% damage reduction? That none of the other skills did anything for BowZonHC, but it increased all of her skills by 1. That was just amazing. Deckard Cain said, go, that's not really going to help you too much at all, BowZonHC, but it was really nice to see that charm. I haven't seen one of those before. Now go, you were in the City of the Damned, right? Diablo is just in the River of Flame, and then the Chaos Sanctuary is right there. Go, BowZon, you're almost done. You're almost there. So then down into the River of the Flame, BowZon went. There wasn't any enemies last time, so maybe there wasn't any oh, yeah, maximum resistances again. Now she was ready for the River of Flame. Soon Diablo was coming. Oh, and then the quest log changed. Looks like BowZonHC found the Hellforge. She's gonna destroy Mephisto's Soulstone right away. Jeez, BowZonHC 1 had to turn back. But BowZonHC 1 just went straight for destroying the Soulstone, so now she didn't have to backtrack. Oh, there was fire golems with electricity. Fire golem gods, wraith slimes. Electricity check. Electricity didn't do much. It was just the melee physical damage that hurt BowZonHC. She was immune to all of the elements. Oh, and then Hephaestus the Armorer came running again, just like, wow. There was Flayed One demons, and there was, what is that, the Behemoth? He died, he's dead. And then it was just Hephaestus the Armorer. Wow, Deckard Cain wrote down in his logs, he was just amazed at how quickly and BowZonHC even took down Hephaestus the Armorer. Jeez. Everything was falling so quick to BowZonHC. And there was even a legendary short warbow. Is that gonna help? Well, probably, maybe we'll have to see. The ballista was. Oh no, the Valkyrie's down. Valkyrie up. Oh. Golem up. Oh, and then level check. These golems leveled me to level 61. So now, BowZon's one step closer to 99. 95 stat points remaining. What are these even for, really? What? As silence once again filled the halls in the River of Flame at the Hellforge, BowZonHC took the Hellforge hammer, and she smashed Mephisto's Soulstone. Once again, souls probably escaped. Perfect, blemish, perfect, flawless. Nah rune. Why is there a green rune? She found a green rune. What's a green rune? All the souls escaped, and then Mephisto's Soulstone was destroyed once again. Now it's just Diablo's Soulstone, and then the game was over. And then BowZonHC seen them, the legendary arrows. Wow, were they the legendary arrows that BowZon Hardcore 1 found? The arrows combined with the amulet, maybe. Where's the amulet somewhere? That was gonna be crazy if it was 250% damage to demons. And then eventually BowZon Hardcore didn't stumble upon the waypoint just yet. And then Dark Mage levels up again to catch up again to BowZon Hardcore. Why do I keep doing that? Is that important? Of course it's important. Dark Mage has been with me the entire time. He's part of my team. All four of us. Dark Mage, Valkyrie, and Golem. We'll get through this. We'll defeat Diablo. And then BowZon Hardcore, Dark Mage, Valkyrie, and Fire Golem reached the end of the River Flame to the River of Flame waypoint where they headed back to the Pandemonium Fortress. They had to tell Cain they finally reached the final waypoint. And they had to ask Cain, "Cain, I found this legendary bow and these legendary arrows. Do you think they could help me at all? Are they going to help me against Diablo? Do you think? I found this legendary ballista before, but these are from Nightmare as well. These are probably just insane together. They dropped the bow and the arrow. What do you say, Cain? What are they?" Cain looked at the bow and he said 25 to 37 damage. And then he looked at the ballista. Don't even think about it, BowZon. That's not going to help you at all at this point. And wow, you really did find the same arrows as BowZon Hardcore 1. That is just crazy. Wow, if you would have had that before with your reflex bow instead of just your regular arrows. Wow, how did you find those too? With the amulet? I don't know what would be better. Oh, yeah, the ballista's better. You didn't find anything good, BowZon Hardcore. Nothing. You're already just too insane already. You don't need any help. Doesn't matter what items you find. Diablo doesn't stand a chance. Now go, BowZon Hardcore. This is the final battle. This episode, BowZon Hardcore went through most of Act 4. She went through the Outer Steps and then the Plains of Despair. Yeah, she defeated Izual, which took BowZon Hardcore 1 probably 20 minutes to defeat. BowZon Hardcore did it in less than a minute. Just insane. Wow. And then she moved on to the River of Flame already. And she just went straight to destroy Mephisto's Soulstone. She didn't have to backtrack at all. Mephisto also fell in less than a minute. She went through the rest of the River of the Flame and killed everything along the way. They found the waypoint. They tried to show Deckard Cain some crazy legendaries, but at this point it didn't matter what BowZon Hardcore found. That ballista was just too insane. Nothing mattered anymore. Now she just had left Diablo to kill. She had to open all the 5 seals and destroy Diablo, and then the game was over. The game was over.